Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be explaining about one of the solution that I have created for tech career coaches. So there are some problems that tech career coaches face that I am trying to solve using the automation tool. Now, in this whole video I have four parts. In one of the part I will be discussing about the problem, solution, limitations and the future considerations for the solution. Now in the second part I will be giving the demo so that it is easy to understand how the whole flow is working from the user side and how career coach can can have benefits from that solution. So in the third part I will be explaining about the backend that I'm using, and in the fourth part I will be explaining about the backend only, but that will be in very detail. So let's start. So I have created automated lead scoring and follow-up system for tech career coaches running webinar funnels. So this solution is for tech career coaches who is running the webinar funnels. So um, so some of the tech career coach, they give some ads about their webinar, and through the webinar people come there and they will fill the information to register for the webinar. So here I'm considering the Google form. People will come here, they will fill the Google form and they will register for the webinar, and then workflow will start. So let me discuss about the problems. Tech career coaches running webinar funnels struggle to consistently convert leads into booked calls due to manual process. Because it's a manual process, they don't have any automation in place. They will try to engage with the people manually. So it takes more time for them, and they might miss the conversion also. I mean, they will not be able to follow consistently with those people. So as a result, they will not be able to convert them for the one-on-one call. Lack of prioritization. Again, they don't know which one is the hot lead, warm lead, and cold lead. So they end up targeting the wrong person. And inconsistent follow-ups. They don't have any consistency while sending up the following up messages. So these are the key challenges: manual lead handling, poor communication timing, no lead prioritization. We need to know about the lead temperature as well. If we want to prioritize the correct lead, scattered lead data, inconsistent follow-ups. So all these challenges are there with the career coaches. Now, what this cost to tech career coach? Lost high quality leads, lower webinar to call conversion, time wasted on manual work. As they don't have any automation at place, they are not following up with them consistently. So as a result, they lose the high quality leads because they don't know about the lead temperature. They are not able to convert more people. They waste time on the manual work. Now the solution. So in my solution, although this is a beginner solution, here I have considered something. Here I am capturing the data through the Google form, and there are multiple things that can be improved here. This is a beginner solution. Here is a lead capture. There is a AI lead scoring. So in the lead capture, what I'm doing is I'm saving all the Google form data in Google Sheet. I'm considering that actually I'm maintaining the same Google Sheet as a main database, where I have also added four columns from my side as well to track the follow-up messages and mails. AI lead scoring is there. Pre-webinar engagement is also there. Post-webinar follow-up and call booking is there. So once we capture the lead, we will score the lead, we will find out the lead temperature. Based upon that only, we will send the following up messages. Pre-webinar also we will be sending the alert messages and mails. Post-webinar, we will be sending them the follow-up messages to ask them to book one-on-one call if needed. Call booking is there. When we are sending the following up messages, we are sharing one link as well to book the call on the Google Calendar. They can do that booking as well. So this is the solution. In the solution, we have AI based lead scoring. We are finding out hot leads, warm leads, cold leads. So there is only one place where we are trying to calculate the um, calculate the score for each lead, so that we can find out the type of lead or temperature of the lead, and based upon that we can use the follow-ups. So we are using follow-up sequences. For hot lead, we are sending messages daily till day 3, and for warm and cold leads, there are longer follow-ups for both type of leads. I will show that in the while explaining about the backend. when I'm sending the messages to hot lead, when I'm sending messages to warm and cold leads. So the key benefits are full automation saves hours weekly, high quality leads contacted first. For the high quality leads, like hot leads, we are sending up the messages like if they want to book the call, if they want to achieve something, they can book the call. So we are promoting our one-on-one call there. We are telling them please book the call if they want to achieve a particular goal. So mainly we will target them, and we will be more uh, more active there while targeting the hot leads. Warm and cold leads, we can be slower because it will take more time for them. Consistent and timely follow-ups, higher webinar to call conversion. If we are doing the consistent follow-ups, there are chances that they will be booking the one-on-one call. If we are sending up them the mails before the webinar, or so as a result, there will be more people who will be booking for the webinar. Okay, now let's talk about the current limitations. So there is no reply handling. If they are replying to that message, we are not handling those replies. If there is static lead scoring, so currently only once we are calculating that score for leads. Based upon that, we are finding out the lead temperature. So once they fill the Google form, based upon the Google form response, AI agent will decide the lead score. Then fixed follow-up logic, we are not doing behavior based messaging, we are using fixed follow-up logic. We are having particular interval of days. Let's say we will send first follow-up message on first day, then third day, fifth day, seventh day. So this logic is fixed, and we know what message we should send on a particular day. That is fixed, but there is no behavior based messaging. Limited AI users, only one place we are using AI. No error monitoring. Scalability untested. I have just tested it for 3 people. I need to test it for more people. So the overall, we need to, these are the limitations, but we need to improve it in the next phase, or like next iteration. I will add these things because reply handling is necessary. If let's say for the follow-up messages someone replies, we need to reply them about we need to reply them with some follow-up message, or we should be considering that reply to calculate the lead temperature. Basically, that should be dynamic as well. Now, this can be the future roadmap. Reply based automation, process replies, handle stop request. If someone wants to stop the follow-up messages, we can do that. Adjust follow-ups, dynamic lead scoring. So again, update the temperature continuously based on the engagement. Behavior driven follow-ups, event based triggers replace fixed schedules. So based upon the behavior of that person, we can just change the schedule of the follow-up messages. Improve AI decision system and better prompts and validation layers. Error handling and monitoring with retry mechanism. Scalability testing for high volume and concurrent executions. Behavioral tracking, personalized AI messaging, and centralized dashboard. So these are the things that I will be including in the next iteration. So simply, if I put it simply, in this iteration, the solution is simple. So um, this solution can be used by the tech career coaches who are not having very big audience. They have simple, I mean, fewer smaller audience, and they want a simpler solution. They can use this solution as well. So in short, what I'm doing is what I'm doing here is I am capturing the lead through the Google form. Once Google form is submitted, we will sending up them the webinar related mails, and in another branch we will be scoring the lead temperature, and based upon that lead temperature we will be sending them the follow-up message and mails. After that, let's say someone clicks on the link that is there in the follow-up messages and mails for booking the call with the tech career coach one-on-one call. They can click on that and they can book the call. So this is the whole process from Google form to the lead temperature to the booking the call, one-on-one call with the tech career coach. So this is the full flow. So let me start with the demo. This is one of the Google form that they will get once they click on the ad. So let me show you all the options that we have here. First name, last name, WhatsApp number, current job role, primary interest, interview, resume building or job switch, timeline to action, coaching budget, experience level, biggest challenge, what is the biggest challenge that they are facing, how they have found about the webinar, then webinar goal, what is the one outcome that they want. So these are the questions that we are asking, and based upon the responses to these questions we are calculating the score, and we are finding out about the lead temperature. Let me show you about that prompt that we are using inside AI agent to calculate the score. So this is the score mechanism. So we are taking 100 as a maximum score, and if it is greater than or equal to 75, then we can consider it as a hot lead. 50 to 74 warm lead, and less than 50 we will consider this as a cold lead. Now these are the scoring rules. Intent score based upon the response that they give. Maximum is 30 for this. Then urgency score, like if you remember, we have one question here for the urgency. This is the timeline to action. Then budget score, fit score, engagement score. So based upon that we are calculating the total score, and we are deciding about the type of lead temperature, like hot lead, warm lead, or cold lead, and based upon that we will go with the follow-up messages. So this is about this Google form. um, the person who wants to register for the webinar, they will see this. Currently I'm using another email ID. Here I will see how this works. Let me open the Gmail, because here only I will be getting up the follow-up messages, and whatever message I get about the webinar I will be getting on this email. So let me check that. Now other than that, let me show you another part, what a career coach have to track all this. Once we fill this form, all these details will be saved inside one of the Google sheet. So just a minute. Okay, so this is the sheet that will save all the responses that we are getting from Google form. But this is the main sheet where we will be tracking all the conversations, all the follow-up stage. So these 5 columns I have added, like lead quality, conversation status, nurture stage, unique ID. Unique ID I'm doing it, with a formula for each row, and send message. So all these things I'm adding up. So here, if you want to track about any of the lead, we can check the sheet and we will be able to find everything about that. I'm not explaining this, but let's see how everything reflects here. There is one more sheet that a career coach should update. That is this important webinar info. This webinar info we will be using while sending up the following up messages. So what is the host name? What is the position of host name? Simply, like, we will be showing that position just below the host name, like Pushpendra, then tech career coach, then company name, webinar timing, webinar title, webinar learnings, then webinar link, and then call book link. This is one-on-one booking link. So this is static, but let's say if we are trying to do it for another webinar and we want to change the information, then yeah, this same information will be reflected there. I mean, we are reading this webinar info in our workflow. So this is kind of static. We can change whenever we need this. We want to change the time, we can change it here. Now let's start the flow. Let me fill the Google form. Let's say let me take a name. Sure. Then let me put my number there. Then current job role. Then I want to switch the job. I want to act now only. My budget is good. Experience level this. My biggest challenge is interview. Not confident in interviews. Then I found it on LinkedIn ad. Then yeah, I want the personalized tips and discovery call invites. Then webinar goal, interview techniques. Simply I'm giving something so that yeah. Once I submit this, let's see what happens. Okay, I need to record it. Now I have submitted this. Now if you see this sheet, the main sheet here, we will see this new entry here. If you see Shubham Sani and all these things, whatever we have filled, and yeah, we have these columns are empty. These will be filled as workflow, goes ahead, these fields will be filled as well. So now let's see what happens. Now let me check the mails. See, hi Shubham, thank you for registering for the webinar. We are excited to have you join us and all these things. Join the webinar here. We got the link as well. Best regards, this one and this. This is the company name. We can fill it in the webinar info sheet. So that's how we will be getting the message. This is the first message. Now for this testing purpose or for this demo purpose, I have reduced the time as well. So in reality, we will be getting second message before 1 hour before the webinar. So although I have taken a time of 22nd of March, although that is gone, but yeah, for the I did not change the date, but it is fine. For the sake of testing it or doing giving the demo, I'm doing this. I'm just changing. I mean decreasing the time frame. I'm uh, keeping the time frame small so that I can show you the whole flow at once in one single demo. So just after 1 minute, I'm getting this message. Hi Shom, just a quick reminder that the webinar will begin in 1 hour. Okay, this message I will get just 1 hour before the webinar. Here I'm just showing. I have just set hard coded the time to show the message, show the mail, how I will be getting it, how it will look like. So that's how it will look like, and I will be getting one more message once that webinar ends. After the once the webinar ends, basically the let's say webinar starts at 7. I will get a message at 9 that okay, thank you for joining the webinar. Let's see how it will look like. See this? So here we got this. Thank you for attending Tech Job Switch webinar. You will be getting after 2 hours of the starting of the webinar, because within 2 hours that mostly webinar will end up within 2 hours. So after that we are getting this message. Thank you for joining this webinar. Book your one-on-one call. Here I am giving the one-on-one call link, booking link. That's how we can book the call. Now if you see here, okay, now these messages, right? These messages, a person who have registered for the webinar, they will see this message, these messages. Now for he or she will be getting the following up messages as well. We will see that as well in some time. Let me show you what is happening in this sheet. You see this lead quality, earlier these fields were empty, now it is filled. This is hot and that person is contacted. Of course we have sent him or him a message uh, to the lead. So we have said contacted. Now this is the nurture stage. So nurture stage is hot day one. So hot is basically for the hot lead. Day one is we will be sending a mail to for the day one. Send message, yes, this is a flag. This flag will be used in the workflow to handle all the following up messages and mails. So that's how it will be updated each and every time when a user gets the follow up messages. Let's see if I got the message. Yeah, see. So this is for hot lead. Now I got this message. Hi Shubham, thank you once again for joining the webinar. So that's how I will be getting it. And as this is a hot lead, each message, each follow-up message, I will be getting this book your session link, because there are higher chances that that hot lead will be converted for a one-on-one call with Tech Career Coach. So that's how we are doing it. Now I'm stopping it here, but that's how they will be getting up the messages. If they don't book a call for the follow-ups that we follow-ups, then slowly they will be converted to the warm leads. They will be getting messages according to the warm lead. Then even if they don't book the call, then they will be converted to the cold leads. Then they will be getting the messages, and after a time period they will not be that those follow-up messages will be stopped and they will not be getting any follow-up messages. That's how this this whole workflow will be working. So that's how they will fill the Google form. They will give all the reminders about the webinar. Then they will be getting the all the follow-up messages for the one-on-one call. And those follow-up messages, they will be having one-on-one booking call link. They can click on that link and they can book the call as well. So let's try that as well. So let's say okay, once they book the call, there will be a Google Meet link there, so they can join that link and the Tech Career Coach can also join that link. So that is the whole workflow. Filling the Google form, getting all the follow-up messages, and booking the call and talking to the Tech Career Coach. That's where that workflow ends. the whole thing ends. That's how a tech career coach will be able to book calls with the hot leads. They will not waste time on the other leads. They will just focus on the hot leads. They will talk to them and they will try to convert them for, let's say they have the course. They will try to convert them for the to buy their course. So that's how it will work. Let's try one more thing, like let's book the call as well in this. So let's say on 27, let's see 10 a.m. Let me book it. Let me change the name, keep the same name. Okay, let's see if I get a message. Booking is confirmed. See this. Here it is saying your call has been successfully scheduled for 27th March 10 a.m. I'm looking forward to our conversation. And we are getting the cancel current meeting and book new meeting. We are getting this link as well. If a person wants to cancel it and book a new time, then they can do it here as well. So that's how this whole flow is working. So this is a demo from the user side, and for the tech career coach side, they can track all the leads in this sheet, and they can fill the important webinar related details here in this sheet. That's how this will work. Let me explain about the backend, how things are working in the backend. So I have created this whole workflow in n8n no code tool. So let me start with that. So here I have three workflows for the whole flow. So one is coach lead nurture funnel demo basic. In this basic one, we are just getting lead related info from the Google form, and we are trying to find out the lead temperature there. And in the second one, this is the second one, coach lead nurture funnel demo follow up. Here, based upon the lead temperature, we are sending up the follow up messages. And the third one is coach lead nurture funnel demo calendly. This will be used when someone books the call using that link for the one-on-one call. Then this workflow will be used. So let's go one by one. Let me start with the basic. In this one, so this is the basic workflow. I have kept some notes here. So let's say someone fills the Google form. So this Google form, so there will be a new row in the Google Sheet. Then if there is a new row, there will be a trigger. So this is a trigger point from the Google Sheet. It will take the latest entry. Then what it will do is it will take the webinar info, and it will send a webinar registration mail and WhatsApp message. Then it will wait till webinar minus 1 hour. Before 1 hour, it will send a mail and message. Then again, it will wait till webinar completion plus 2 hours. So basically, webinar starting time plus 2 hours, it will wait, and it will send a thank you email and thank you message on WhatsApp. So this is for the webinar thing. And there is a second branch as well. If you see here, then it will come here and it will try to find out the lead temperature. As I shown you earlier, like how we are calculating the lead temperature, this will be done here itself. We have a prompt here. This is basically an AI agent. Once it finds out the lead temperature, it will go to these three, either of these three branches. For hot lead, for warm lead, for cold lead, it will update that sheet like I have shown you. It will update that sheet based upon the type of lead, and again it will update the flag as well. So for the follow-ups, let's say if we don't want to message to that lead, we will say send message no. If you want to send a message, then we will say send message yes. Then only that follow-up will work for that lead. So we are doing that in these three nodes, right? In these three last nodes. So no, I mean, that's how it is working. This is the basic funnel. Now let me talk about the follow-up funnel. That is the second one. Here in these follow workflows. So for all each type of leads, I have kept three workflows. This is for hot leads, this is for warm leads, and this is for cold leads. So for warm leads, what it is doing is, again, this trigger will happen at a particular time daily. It will see that in the sheet, it will see the flags if they should send a follow-up message or mail on that day. Then only it will go ahead. It will take the webinar info to include that info in the mail and message. Then it will go ahead and accordingly it will send the email message, and accordingly it will update the Google Sheet again. Again, it will update the flag to send the message, send the follow-up message. Similarly, so here we have day 1, day 2, and day 3. And here inside these three nodes, we are defining the message subject, message body, and WhatsApp message. Everything we are keeping inside these nodes. This format is same for all three type of workflows, for all three type of leads. If you see here, the same thing is there. We are having these nodes where we are defining the subject, message body, and WhatsApp message. And yeah, that's how it is working. Now there is third one as well. In the third one, we have this one, Calendly. Earlier, I was using Calendly to set up the one-on-one call. Let's say if someone clicks on that Calendly link, again that will set up a meeting in the calendar of that tech career coach, and we can join on that time whenever we set up that meeting. But that was not working as it was asking for the upgradation. So I did not do that. So I use the Google Calendar directly. If let's say someone comes there and someone clicks on that Google Calendar link that is there in the follow-up messages, it will be triggered, and again it will take the webinar info, it will take the info of that lead, and it will send a confirmation mail and message. There are two workflows here. One is for the booking, and one is for the cancellation. I need to change the names, but yeah, first one is for the booking. Let's say that same person cancels that meeting, then second trigger will happen, and that person will get the cancellation message and WhatsApp message as well. So, and everything will be updated in that main Google Sheet. That's how that tech career coach can track all the leads that are there. So this is the whole idea of the backend. So yeah, so if I sum up everything, so my main purpose was to solve the problem of lead of the tech career coaches who are not able to handle all the leads. They are doing it manually, so that because of that they are missing on the important leads, and they are not able to convert the important leads, and they are losing up on the time and the revenue and on the energy as well. So this solution will help them to automate from the webinar booking to the uh, lead temperature identification, to the follow-up messages, to the one-on-one call, and finally on the one-on-one call they can ask them, they can tell them about the benefits of their courses, and they can talk to them very briefly or in very detailed way. So this is the whole flow that I have created. Thank you for watching this video.